you are the victim of a fraud and theft. You probably already know that, right?
Hello. I'm the one, Deputy Swanson. I'm the one who called you.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go inside so you don't stand outside?
No, we cool.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, so like
I
I said,
got 2 big dogs. I don't want my dog.
okay, so I understand you called 911 earlier and you got a report.
Yes, sir.
You made a report earlier, huh? Okay. Why would you do that? Hey, look, people fall victim to scams every day. But the question we have in this video is, how many victims do we have?
What did the other officers tell you? Because obviously he said like there's a fake landlord.
Earlier that same day, Joe Juan Griffin had already called the police as a victim, reporting that he'd been scammed out of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he told me basically we gotta wait for them to go to court or something. That's what Coffee said. I gotta wait for an eviction or something.
Okay, so like I said, so this is the guy in the car, the Jeep. He is the actual owner of the property.
Okay.
So when did you guys move in here?
We moved in here like the 27th, but we signed everything and we was in the house on the 23rd. Yeah, but
what time?
I moved like around 7, 8 o'clock.
At night or in the morning?
At night. I told the officer as we did everything. We been in here. We was in. When I signed the papers, we was in the house. We walked through. She gave me all the keys. These are all the keys. As I showed him to all the doors. He basically told me this is basically we gotta wait for either him or we gotta go to court. So something like that. He said it's an eviction. My lawyer said the same thing too.
Okay.
Somewhere along the way, they trusted the wrong person. They have no real paperwork, nothing properly verified. They handed over $17,000 to a woman who is now unreachable.
And you guys are
$17,000 to move into a house? There's no way you gave up $17,000 to move into a house and you think that's how much it costs. Like, how much was the rent? I know some people charge you first month's, last month's, and security deposit, but that shouldn't add up to $17,000. There's a lie in there somewhere. There's no way you gave $17,000 up. No way. Let's go.
You guys don't want to move out right now?
No, I don't have nowhere to go. I need to find a lady to get my money back.
Have you called that Jane?
Yeah, we've been trying. I even called her in front of the officers. She's not answering the phone.
Can I get her? Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
So just so I can try calling her?
Yeah, you can try.
You ever have the listing of the property?
The listing? No, I don't have the listing.
But this wasn't their first time. According to the report, on September 22nd, 2024, officers responded to another address for the same issue, involving the same 3 people, another house, another claim of fraud, and even then, they were described as uncooperative, which raised some very serious questions.
You don't know they keep records of this stuff? Like, you gonna keep playing this same game over and over again? Breaking into people's houses is trying to squat in there and live free until they have to evict you. You gonna keep playing this game? As a freaking man, how do you live like this? How are you okay living like this? How are you okay having your family live like this? This is the most pitiful way to live. Let's go.
What's up, Serge? They just gave Vano this is a lease agreement. I guess they showed Coffee and all them this earlier.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then I asked them what they said, the deputies earlier. They said that pretty much like the eviction process, and they said my lawyer said the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a homeowner.
Deputies do make contact with the actual property owner, but that entire conversation is redacted. What we do know is this: he wanted the residence emptied tonight.
Okay, all right. Can you come out and talk to us then?
I talked to Coffee. Coffee said, well, there's nothing we could do to right now unless they want to evict us or he said evict us or help us out with something. It's up to the owner. We got to talk to the owner.
Okay.
He said, and I talked to my lawyer. My lawyer said the same thing, so we was just trying to figure out what was going on.
Yep.
Because we definitely don't have nowhere to go, or I got stuff in here, and I got personal stuff. I don't have nowhere to go tonight.
Okay.
This I got a lawyer thing, like, it doesn't scare the police. I know that's what you're trying to do when you say I got a lawyer, or call my lawyer, or like, they don't get scared at that. Okay, they don't get scared at that. And even if you do have a lawyer, you call your lawyer. The lawyer is going to tell you to comply with what the officers are saying. He ain't got no lawyer though. I just if I had to guess, there's no lawyer. If I had to guess, which they basically just told us there's no fake real estate agent or whoever he trying to say rented them this house. They don't exist. All right. Let's go.
Can't leave. And I put too much money into it.
So here's this. You put a lot of money into. You got the receipts and everything too.
Yeah, my mother got the receipt. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Was she with you when you signed everything?
No. Hold on. This is my brother. Hello.
Can you make that a quick call so we can keep talking?
Yeah, he put money into this too. That's
who's he?
My brother.
Okay.
So he's Delaware. He got to know too what's going on.
Here's the situation. You are the victim of a fraud and theft. You probably already know that, right?
That's right.
And the person that quote unquote leased you this property had no authority to do so. So essentially you got scammed. I hate delivering that news to people, but that's the news, is you got scammed. Right. Did you tell Coffee that you wanted to pursue a criminal complaint?
Yeah, he got everything. He gave me this.
Yeah, it's in the report.
And
okay,
I told him that I want to press charges and everything. He told me to try to get her here. And Ned told me if I could get in contact, try to get her here.
Yeah, for sure.
To the meantime, until we figure this out.
Did you give Deputy Coffee a description of what she looked like?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't suppose you have video. Like, is she in the video?
No, sir.
No pictures of her, nothing like that.
No, sir.
Any like realtor pictures? Like, oh, I'm a realtor. Like, this is who? Like, nothing. Okay. It'd be easier for us to figure out who that is. As far as this house goes, because that person had no authority to rent this place to you, you guys technically don't have any authority to be here either. So it is considered a trespass because the person that rented it to you had no authority to do so. It'd be like me, Joe Blow Nobody, saying, "Oh yeah, you see that house over there? You're all good, man. Go stay in there. Just give me like $1,000, Right. You have no authority to go into that house, just like technically you have no authority to go into this house. Now here's the situation. I don't want to arrest anybody in this situation because you got conned. Like, somebody conned you out of thousands of dollars, right? But at the same time, this car over here, this is his property that he's trying to sell. Huh?
I don't know that. How do I know? I never met the owner and everything.
Right.
Dad told me he was going to call me with the owner.
On the Will County Tax Assessor website, he is the owner of the residence or business.
Okay.
And I feel bad about the situation. I do. I sympathize with you. You don't have authority to be in this house right now. It is a trespass, which I'm trying to avoid doing anything crazy.
I got all the keys and I got the paperwork. Yeah. I got receipts.
So I am familiar with this scam. I have taken a number of reports of scams just like this over the years. Maybe this person who isn't a legitimate representative of this house is a real realtor, and they can go on the MLS and they can get the codes for the key lock, and they can get in here, they can change the locks, and oh look, now I have keys to the place. That's their scam. So
basically, y'all finna tell me I'm out of my money and
No. I'm not telling you you're out of your money. That is going to be investigated. We have a report for that, and we are going to pursue that because that is something that you want to pursue. That is an open investigation. This is an open incident too, but unfortunately you don't have authority to stay here.
So what do I supposed to do? I have stuff up here. I got bed sets and everything up here.
Can we take a walkthrough and see?
My dogs, they aggressive.
Okay,
Can you put them back in the garage like you had them
back in the garage?
I'm
trying to help you, man. I'm active.
No, sir. You cannot walk into here because you'll know that I don't have furniture in here, okay? I've been in here about 2 weeks, I think he said. I don't have any furniture. I was able to give up $17,000 to move in here. but I can't move. I can't get no furniture. I gave the lady all the money I had in the world. Okay, well, I can't get no furniture in here. There's no furniture in there. Okay, I don't think there's no dogs in there. He just trying to. He just don't want the officers to come in. Like, we know there's no furniture in there. I don't know why you trying to act like this. They got you, okay? Y'all tried this play again. It didn't work again. It's time to give it up. I understand. Look, let's just play like this really happened, all right? Let's just play like they really got scammed into thinking they was moving into this place. You know, it sucks. I know it does. But you also have to think of the other guy who actually owns the house. You got to be sentimental towards him too. You know, just like if I bought a car off of somebody and then I get pulled over, the police say the car is stolen. Yes, I'm mad that I paid money for a car that I don't own. But I'm also thinking of, who did this car get stolen from? Let's give them back their car. It's not always just about me. Let's go.
We trying to help you through the situation here, but you got to work with me a little bit. I'm not throwing you in cuffs and saying, "No, you're going to jail. You're trespassing," because I understand that you are a victim to a scam.
It's a lot of money. 6,000. It's a lot of money.
6,000, 17K.
17K.
Yeah, I paid up 3 months. And I paid $1,000. I paid $1,000 for 2 dogs, and then I paid $9,600 for 3 months.
Okay.
And I paid first and last month, which was $6,400. So with the Jane person, how do I know that they didn't work for her? Or
because their office told you. Their office told you that they never worked for you. She's not answering your calls. This guy has no idea who it is.
I tried calling her, no answer.
So that's, like, I feel bad telling you, but it is a scam. And
Cause she don't exist. She won't answer your calls. She won't answer anybody else's calls. She doesn't exist. I don't know what the number y'all got that y'all gave these police officers to make it look like, yeah, call her, yeah. Man, y'all, this is a pitiful way to live, man. This is a pitiful life right here. A pitiful life right here. We gotta do better than this. You gotta do better than this. Let's go.
I've seen exact scams like this before. So what I would say is, I know. So what I would say is, either your brother or your mom. I would recommend maybe staying with them. Deflate your air mattress. Get whatever super valuable belongings that aren't too big together, and go crash with them. And then you can work with this guy on getting any bigger items, like if you got a big ass TV or something like that.
This guy's willing to work. He knows you're not a lot of money. He feels bad, but like I said, you got to think of the same thing. You're a victim of fraud right now. Technically, he's gonna be a victim of a criminal trespass because he owns the place.
It's crazy because I've seen him. He been waving to me. We done met the neighbors and everything. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, your neighbors thought you were new people that just bought the house.
He rolled past and waved at us and everything. He's seen us come in and out. Like,
you know what? I don't know anything about that. I'm just telling you where we got to go from here, okay? So, would you be able to put the dogs away? Maybe we can help you figure out what belongings need to come out now.
I gotta see where I'm gonna be able to take them and where I'm gonna go, because I gotta. It's gonna be a.
I know, man, but I'm trying to help everybody out.
Or can I talk to him? Because I can't.
I have him on the line now.
If I could talk to him, or he could come.
So
making up an agreement.
So let me about him. He is very upset at the situation right now.
Is you want him to make up a rental agreement for you? Like, what? What is that? Like, man, y'all are trying everything. It's over. It's over.
No, not necessarily at you. He is upset at the situation. He is upset that some con artist broke into his house, changed his locks, and rented you his house. He is upset at that situation. So I am wary to let you guys talk right now, considering his elevated state.
I mean, it won't be elevated with me if he's willing.
Is this
to
your
talk
brother?
right now,
No.
If he's willing to talk and we could get some.
So what does that mean? I mean, we can be your middleman if you want to.
Yeah, I want to holler at him or see what we can figure out.
So what is it that you want to figure out? What?
Something with tonight, because I can't leave.
So what are you thinking as far as timeline goes?
Like he gotta give me some time, like 2 or 3 days or something. Or he could come talk to me or something.
He's got listings. He said I think
he's got somebody coming in tomorrow.
He could try to see. We could try to see if I could leave tomorrow or something. Because I know.
So are you willing? Are you willing to do that? Is leave tomorrow?
I'm gonna see. I can see by chance if I could get everything out. If you could get him to come talk to me and we could make up an understanding or anything, then we're willing to do anything. Then yes, I will be willing to.
All right.
Do what I have to do.
We are gonna go talk to him and address that and see what he says. Okay? No, I understand, man. Like I said, that's why we're trying so hard to work with you.
The homeowner, despite everything, offers them a way out, a free stay at a hotel for the night, a chance to walk away from this without charges. It should have ended here. What they chose instead would end in handcuffs.
Oh my fuck God. It's like I'm getting too many different stories. And then I'm
you want
like,
to come out and talk to? I'm willing to hear what you got to say. If you,
I can't breathe. Like I'm sick to my stomach. He said that we had to go. I don't have nowhere to go.
I know he's
What
saying
am I
that.
supposed to do?
So he's actually offering to pay for your guys' hotel stay, but he wants to take possession of his house back tonight.
A hotel stay
Yeah, he's offering to pay for it.
Just so you guys can get on your feet for tonight. Then tomorrow.
tonight. What am I supposed to do tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like I said, I don't know if we'll rely on family or friends in the meantime, but he's offering to pay for a hotel, which is very nice of him.
I can't do a hotel tonight.
Okay,
And then now with the dog, like what the?
I understand.
Did she say dog? Look, the hotel gonna have a bed. Okay, take that hotel. Take it. You know, it's better than sleeping on the floor because we know y'all ain't got no furniture in there. You don't. Just take the hotel. It's over with. They giving you a chance to walk away. Dang.
But also there's another side of this coin. Yeah, there's another side of this coin where you guys are technically trespassing.
how long can he for the hotel stay? Because I know for a fact that one night it's nowhere we gonna go. Like we just gonna be on the streets after that.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't.
That's why I'm asking. Can you ask him?
He can't pay for your hotel.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to pay for
You're
like
lucky that he's
a
willing
week
to
of
do that.
hotel stuff. Like,
Is it a way can you ask him? You say he understands. Can you ask him? Just ask him that.
I'll just ask him an open-ended question. Sure. So he's willing to cover one night.
One night.
Yeah. Which is better. I mean, guys, here's the situation.
Like, how would I work? Like, how? What to do?
Hey, partner.
What do I do?
One night in a hotel is better
What do I
than
do?
being
What
booked
do I
for one
do?
night of criminal
What do I
trespass. Would you
do?
agree?
Yeah.
And Animal Control's going to take possession of the dog. So it's let's
So what
option
about
C.
all
We're
my
trying to avoid
stuff?
that.
So you're if we can get as much stuff out tonight, that would be helpful to the situation, and then the bigger stuff, we can work with him for you to come back and get.
See, a lot of people do this and they hope you don't fight back. They hope you give in to what they're talking about. Oh, can you give me for a week? I need to live here a week before I figure it out. Oh, you go by one night in the hotel, but can you do like a week? Like anything to get anywhere for free. When there's people out here working hard, that man worked hard for this home. And you just gonna come take it from him and think that's okay? That's cool.
Okay.
But how I'm gonna know he gonna let me get my stuff?
So like I said,
we will negotiate with him just like we're talking
like,
to you.
If you when you guys leave tonight, maybe tomorrow or whatever, you get all the small stuff, and then tomorrow, we'll make an arrangement. It's gonna be you, him, and then us, and then maybe day shift, but like it's gonna be called a standby. So we're gonna be here to what we're doing now.
I don't know.
Just so nothing goes south.
What if she does work for this company? What if
Ma'am,
we?
ma'am, she does not. Ma'am, she does not.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that your brother?
I don't know that. I don't know that. I'd rather have some type of legal representation.
Okay.
Representation now. I can't. I lost a lot of money, sir.
Okay.
I understand.
No, and we do
Yeah, we
It's
understand.
the holidays. You don't understand
Okay.
because a hotel will not be
absolutely.
okay for one night.
Okay,
It
guys,
won't be.
we're
It's not
getting
gonna
to
help
crunch
me.
time
It's
here.
not gonna make a difference.
So a decision has to be
It's
made.
not.
Are you
I'm
guys
sorry.
gonna
It's
leave
not.
willingly
I understand.
So should I have contacted like some legal representation or something? I can't.
Okay, so like I said,
cannot
just so grab everything you can, and then if you have big.
What do you mean, should you contact legal representation? The man said he already has a lawyer. Did y'all not get that that side of the story straight? Like, I listen for stuff like that. Sometimes I miss it, but I ain't missed this one, okay? And I didn't miss earlier where the woman said dog singular, but he been saying dogs plural. So I don't think there's dogs in there. I don't think it's furniture in there. Y'all gotta, man, this is, let's go, man.
TVs that you put in your car.
So like
the
I got
realtor is still taking.
Like I said, so
So the report
let's
from
get moving.
earlier.
So everything you can grab, put in your car, and then, like I said, the big
Officer
stuff,
wrote, it gets forward
leave
to
it
our
here, and then
investigations. Our
tomorrow you
investigations
can come
What
back.
about my dog?
So your
investigate
dogs,
that crime
if
so that way
They're
you
not
guys
gonna
could get
fill
your
my
money
car
back.
with my
So
TV and
that's
stuff.
what they're there to
would
do.
you be willing to just leave
Okay,
the TV
because
here
you guys
so that
filed
you
that
can take
report
the
earlier.
dogs?
You already
I
got.
got valuable stuff like my. I'm gonna need
I
my
don't
stuff.
trust that.
I don't
I don't trust that.
my
Trust
TV
what?
and
Okay.
stuff. Like I
Leaving
can
my
leave my
stuff
dogs here.
Then
Someone
I would
can come back
get
here. I
your
don't
brother
trust
or your mom
No,
here,
you would just
and
call-
they
you-
can,
you would
they
call
can take
us?
possession of
I
it.
can't leave.
What's your first name?
We're trying to think
Jordan.
outside the
Venus.
box
Jordan.
so
Venus.
that you're not
Venus.
put in
So
a
Venus,
more difficult situation.
When you
know?
were to,
Can
when
you
you
call
are
your
to
mom or
come
your
back
brother and say,
to
hey,
get the
Mom
rest
don't
of your
got no car. She
belongings,
not-
you
she
would just
just tell
call
us.
us.
What's your brother?
And-
He's on his
and-
way here?
Yeah, he said he was on his way.
Unfortunate.
Trying
I
to
just get in the car and just.
Jay, your brother's a car, you the car, so that should be enough for all your valuables, and then you guys can settle up tomorrow for your TVs
You're
and all the big
gonna
stuff.
have to stay with family. I mean, unfortunately, I know.
I'm gonna try to put stuff in the car now.
Okay. We're going to need to keep the door cracked just so we have access to it, okay?
Okay, I'll leave the door. I'll leave this front.
Yeah, leave the front door open. That's
We
fine.
change this location to
If you guys want to just...
Hold on, I don't want the dog. The dog.
Yeah, I know. I'm not letting... Dude, I don't want to get bit either, but I don't want you locking it either, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just close this door. Just cool.
Okay. Can you leave that door open?
Huh?
Leave that door open?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, let go of the door. I'm not going to let a dog come out, but I don't want to get locked out either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not what I wanted.
As soon as that door was shut, deputies knew this is about to escalate.
No, you gotta stop. 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 Stop now. Stop closing this door. Yeah, stop closing the door.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys.
Okay, well, then move your foot.
Move your foot.
I cannot. The door is not.
Okay, guys.
I can't move it, please. Officer, please let my foot go.
Okay.
Please, I can't move my foot.
Decoration 180.
I need you to back up.
180.
Huh?
We don't give y'all the right to come in here.
You don't have the right to be in there either.
I put money into this house.
Okay, and you got
I broke into, like, ain't nothing else to talk about. We see y'all at Joliet
there
Court.
is. Hey guys.
There's nothing to talk about. We will see y'all at Joliet Court tomorrow. We don't have nowhere to go. You have to evict us. And it comes down to him. As a homeowner of this house, he have to take us to court. Come back tomorrow.
Okay.
I can't leave tonight. He can come back in the morning. If the owner is willing to come back in the
Go
morning,
on.
we can talk about this
I
in
don't
the
give y'all
morning.
rights to come in this
I'll
house.
get the dog.
Move. So how can y'all force the door? Like that?
Knock it off.
Like that.
Let me get my dog. 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 What do you got? Let me get my dog. Get it out. Let me get my dog. Let me get him. Let me go. Let me get my dog. Let me go. Let me grab her.
Hey, what am I? Hey, that's the same dude. That's the same guy. Get down. You're calling God.
I'm not doing it. I'm walking through the house. I'm not doing that.
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, what am I doing?
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Why am I here for?
Hey, help him.
Why? I'm not doing
Stop
it.
it! What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you
You know they doing wrong. Nobody can. What am I doing?
So right now, you're going to be
What I'm doing wrong?
Why somebody cough?
Turn around.
Turn around! Now!
Why are you putting me down?
Because for our safety, for your safety.
I'm so I can't move. I'm stuck.
You're not stuck.
Calm down.
Sit down.
I have nowhere to go.
Sit down.
Look.
They gave y'all somewhere to go. Okay? Y'all could have had a free night in a hotel, no handcuffs, and y'all could have got in the hotel, gathered around, did your research, and found the next home. Y'all had this opportunity. Y'all chose jail instead. This is I say all the time, man, if you out there committing crimes and stuff, whatever, you taking that chance. When you caught, you caught. They got you. Okay? Ain't no need to fight, resist, all this stuff. You know, you knew the consequences if you got caught. There's no need to fight it. All right? Let's go.
Hang on, there might be a dog in there.
Over here.
You're preventing us from coming in the house.
I'm talking to him.
No,
you're not.
the dog is at the door.
Hey, this is the same guy who's at the lens house.
What house?
Okay,
What house?
Oh my God.
What house?
What are you doing?
I'm not being hostile. You don't gotta grind me up like that. I'm a grown man, bro. You know I'm not being hostile, so I'm why y'all doing that. That's why you ain't handcuffed me, because you know I ain't did shit wrong, bro. Ain't talking about another house. You never seen me a day in your life, Scud. For real. You weren't opening the door.
He was getting himself.
Because they wasn't shit to open the door about. Y'all just forcing. We gonna see about this. We gonna be in Johnny at court tomorrow. That's all. Y'all throwing us out in the middle of the cold too, right?
Yeah, the weapon right there.
Do it feel like I have a weapon? Did it feel like that I have a weapon on me?
V, calm down, bro. V.
I just don't understand.
V, calm down, please. You good? I just want to make sure. I wasn't trying to, argue with y'all hostile, no disrespect, none of that. I was just trying to make sure, like he said, he was gonna get the hotel. We don't have nowhere to go, honestly. You feel me? That's why all the.
If you can understand that.
That's why all the kids gone. You know?
Close that door.
You don't remember us at University Park?
No.
No, you don't remember
No.
us? They
No.
were there for 3 hours.
No. Do you want my name? You want my name? Leonard D. Angelo Jordan. Leonard D. Jordan. That's my name. My stuff was
No.
my stuff. That's the girl that came here. Did I resist your arrest?
I'll discuss that with the
Did I resist? That resist your arrest?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Please,
I gotta discuss
did
that
I?
with the deputy.
We'll talk, and then we'll get back to you. Come on. Yeah, he's good. He just I have his phone.
Let's just empty his pockets.
I didn't do nothing at all,
We're past the pat down.
Please. You know it wasn't no disrespect. Can you please just listen to me?
All right.
Please.
Just just sit down, face normal.
What are we gonna listen to you about? What do you want to talk about at this point? Like, for real. They sat there and talked to you for a while, tried to reason with you, gave you a way out. The man offered you a hotel stay, which he didn't have to do. And you refused. What you want to talk about now? We done a lot of talking. Let's go.
Right here.
You put me in. Come on, officer, please. I'm gonna look off. I'm not gonna do nothing. You ain't gotta put me in handcuffs. Can I just please just sit like this till we pull off?
Yeah, I'm gonna buckle you, and you can sit sideways.
The night didn't end in hotel beds, it ended in handcuffs. Joe Juan Griffin is charged with criminal trespass to residents and resisting a peace officer. Venus Jordan and Leonard Jordan are both charged with criminal trespass to residents and obstructing a peace officer. All three are later released on a notice to appear. Their dog, a brown and black pit bull, is taken by Will County Animal Control. Their belongings are removed from the home and left in the garage, and the woman who took $17,000 is still unidentified. A separate fraud investigation remains open, and after everything that happened that night and everything that led up to it, one question still hangs in the air. Were they really victims, or was this an elaborate plan that didn't work out for them?
An elaborate plan that didn't work out for them. All right, just like it didn't work out the previous time they tried this same thing. But I do gotta apologize to them. You know, I assumed that there was no dog, okay? Because, you know, the man kept saying multiple dogs and the woman said dog. I thought, you know, I just assumed it was a lie because of that. But I was right about the furniture, okay? You could hear her in there echoing, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell there's no furniture in there. There's no way you would give up $17,000 to move into a place and then afterwards sit back and say, well, we ain't got no money for furniture. I guess we gotta sleep on the floor. Like, man, there's just, y'all gotta come up with something better than this, a better plan. All right. And that plan better include filling out job applications, getting resumes together, something, because this is not the way to live. It's really not the way to live. It's, you know, to wake up every day knowing you're living in a house that you're not supposed to, knowing you can't leave the house, you know, there always has to be somebody home. And then not knowing if this is the day that they're going to kick us out. That's a terrible way to live. Got to do better than that. I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, okay? I will see you in the next one.
We've been in here. We was in, when I signed the papers, we was in the house. We walked through. She gave me all the keys. These are all the keys.